First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah Bahashem Kakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers. And peace and blessing salutations to the hopeful lake out there pushing his word and truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. Pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful lake, the believers, the listeners, whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. All right. What I want to get into, all right, this morning, is dealing with speaking and prophecy, because prophecy is the most, important thing, that we do, because even when we go into history, a lot of times it's to show, how history is getting ready to repeat itself again, so we'll go into the history and we'll parallel, all right, history to what's going on today, and it'll show, all right, how, the same thing is getting, ready to happen again. Matter of fact, all right, let's get that in the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 1. All right, verse 9. This is Ecclesiastes 1 and 9. It says, "The thing that have been is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun." So what we're seeing happening in the earth, all right, this has happened before. That's why the scriptures refer to this as like a second Exodus, because we have been, delivered from a major captivity before, all right, and now we're going to be delivered from even a more major captivity. Okay, well, the Lord's going to showcase his power just like he did in ancient Egypt. So what we're seeing is nothing new, all right? It's just about it happening again, all right, in another way, in another fashion, okay? Because even when you go to the destruction of America, well, it was another destruction, okay, that there was likened unto. When you go to 2 Peter 2 and 2, it says, "And turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemned them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that after should live ungodly." So the destruction of America through fire, that type of destruction happened in Sodom, okay? And what we're seeing, all right, is the America fulfilling the lot of Sodom and Gomorrah, okay, with their wickedness, with their lewdness, especially, the sexual perversions that go on here, all right? And what we're seeing is the Lord gearing up to destroy this place through fire, man, okay? So prophecy, we're telling of the things to come, and these things that are getting ready to happen have happened before, okay? Just in different, in different forms and different fashions, because this time it's going to be the nukes. The Lord got nukes prepared, all right, to burn America as like a Sodom and Gomorrah. And that's why when you go to Revelation, the 11th chapter, okay, Revelation 11 and 8, it says, "And their dead bodies shall lie in the streets of the great city." And those dead bodies represented us, man. Okay, we became spiritually dead within this captivity. We were separated from our nationality. We were separated from our power. We were separated from the understanding of the scriptures, which made us spiritually dead. Okay, but as we've been awakened, the elect in these times have been awakened. Okay, the Yahweh Shah spoke about how the dead shall hear his voice and live. Okay, and we're a walking, all right, representation of that, man. We was dead spiritually, now we live spiritually. Okay, we was resurrected. All right, and it says, "And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified." Okay, he was exed out, which means the doctrine of Yahweh Shah, the righteousness, the standard, everything that he represents in this society, all right, has crossed it out and replaced it with what? Wickedness, man, perversions. Okay, but it said it was spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. And you go into Sodom and Egypt, you think of Sodom, you think about their destruction. You think about Egypt, you think about the destruction and the deliverance. Okay, So as we prophesy, we're prophesying of things, all right, that are to come, and the Lord has did it before. That's why you go here. mm, You go to Jeremiah, all right, 23 and 7. Okay. Jeremiah 23 and 7 said, Therefore, behold, the days come, said the Lord, that they shall no more say, The Lord liveth, which brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. But the Lord liveth, which brought up and which led the seed of the house of Israel out of the north country, and from all the countries whither I have driven them, and they shall dwell in their own land. Okay? So there's another Exodus prophesied, okay, to happen. All right, and it's gonna be here in spiritual Egypt, where it's gonna be that major deliverance. The deliverance gonna be global because the Lord gonna deliver His elect throughout the entire earth. Okay, but the bulk, all right, of the destruction and deliverance gonna be here in America. All right, and we speak on these things because the Lord gave us a sign, all right, of His coming. Okay, because He gave us the conditions of what will be going on in the earth. When you go to Matthew 23 and 30. Yep. This is Matthew 24, and I started. I started at 31. All right. Well, I started 30. Matthew 24 and 30, and it says, start 29 to read down. Yep. So this is how Shah speaking, Matthew 24 and 29 said, Immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven. All right, and these are the nukes, and the powers of heaven, okay, these elites, shall be shaken. You know, Esau, the God of this world, all right, hey, he's going to witness his kingdom fall. Okay, he's going to be shaken. Okay, but those stars, those warheads, okay, which is these clouds are going to block out the sun, all right, and the and the moon, pretty much the sky. Okay, and all these nuclear explosions going off. It's going to be a very dark and gloomy day. Okay, but at the same time, that's when Yahweh Shai is going to appear. And see, this is the most important day. The day of the Lord is the most important day in history. Okay, because it's going to change everything eternally. Okay, and we prophesy about these things and the signs that are leading up to this. And it says, and there shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, all right, and the Shemayim, the air, all right, no chariots. And then shall the tribes of the earth mourn, yeah, because they're going to be suffering, man. Okay? The earth going to be railing to and fro like a drunkard, all right? And the house shot in the chair is going to be getting busy, getting down on people, okay? People going to be hurt. And it says, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, all right, a global deliverance from one end of the earth, even it's like from one end of heaven to the other. Now learn the parable of the fig tree. When his branch is yet tender, and he putteth forth leaves, ye know that summer is nigh. So likewise, when ye shall see these things, all right, know that it is near, even at the doors. Okay, so as we see all the signs, okay, of the coming of Yahushua, we know that we're right here at the door. Okay, Esau is right to the point to where he wants to change over to this new world system. Okay, a new way of banking, a new way of government, and a new way of religion. Okay, he getting ready to transfer, all right, to this new way. Okay, and as he gets closer to that, we know that the Lord is going to intervene and eventually send back Yahweh Shai. Okay, so when we see these things happening, we speak on these things. Okay, we're speaking prophetically. All right, because it's going to be vital to understand. All right, what's happening in real time when these things start happening. Okay, and we understand why they're happening and who's doing it. Okay, and we understand what it leads to. That's wisdom and understanding being the stability of our times. Okay, as we read in Isaiah 36 and is it 33:6? You know, I get that. You know, yeah, this is the book of Isaiah 33:6. It said, "And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times." Okay, having a thorough understanding of prophecy. Okay, that's going to keep us stable, Lord, because that's putting the spirit of understanding on us, man. When you understand things, that take away the panic factor. Okay, when you understand things, man. Okay, so we thoroughly go over these things so we can have understanding. The Lord's just gonna put a spirit of comfort on the elect to endure. Okay, it says in the strength of salvation. Okay, I say going back to the understanding. We know these things must be, but we know it's leading to salvation. Okay, we know we're gonna have to take loss. We know we're gonna be persecuted. We know even some of the believers are going to be put to death. Okay, but all those things lead to salvation, and we understand these things right through the Holy Spirit. And it says the fear of the Lord is his treasure. Okay, the fear of the Lord is his treasure. Okay, so that was pretty much the point. Just wanted to bring that out for you brothers. All right, and if you sisters were edified, till next time I say shalom, Kwam Yasha, I look by DTA soon.